This is our final project for autonomous robotics, drawing the solution to a maze using a robotic arm. So if we look here, we're doing some basic tests just to make sure that's working. So over here, we are drawing just from the start to the end with no obstacles in between. So the basic functionality of our code is it takes those AuRo markers to get the boundaries of the page, and then from there we use homography to scale and unwarp the paper, so that way we can convert it to a bitmap. So you can see that example better here with that black box. That's an obstacle that will be picked up by the bitmap, and we can then plan a path through the bitmap avoiding the obstacle. So in the bitmap, all the white places in the page will be zeros, and then the obstacles will be ones. And so it's easy to plan a path through that. We choose the size of the bitmap, like the grid size, based on the smallest possible movement the arm can reasonably make. And then if you look at this next clip here, you'll be able to see that scaled up version of the paper on my computer screen. Cool. And so here we go. We took the pen cap off, so we're going to go through a bit more of a complicated maze. So the program waits until the user draws both the start, which is blue, and then the end, which is green, nodes. And once they do that, then the arm will start drawing the path through the maze. So there we go. It's starting there at that blue, and it's going to make its way over towards the green. So we wrote all of our code here in ROS. The only code that isn't written in ROS would be the firmware on the ESP32. It's just a WebSocket handler, a server. So a ROS node will send the location where it wants the arm to go over WebSockets to the arm, and then the arm will then use inverse kinematics to get the position of the servos to move the arm towards that location. And here, once it gets to that ending node, it will go back up and it will start looking for another start and end combination to make another path through a maze. There we go. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching.